Welcome back. It's week 3. It feels good. It's actually, I'm recording this the day after I uploaded, so it hasn't been too long for me, but by the time you guys watch this, it has been a long time. It's been 7 whole days. What has progressed in 7 days? For those who haven't been here yet, we're improving at valorant. We're improving at life, physical health, mental health. We're going to become an absolute Chad. Last week was up and down. It was mainly down, to be honest, but that's okay. That's okay because we always learn. We always learn from these downs. Every down is just a go up higher, you know what I mean? And that's how we have to view things. There were some key takeaways from last week. I lack the ability to delay gratification in order to achieve my larger scale goals. What is the problem? I'm not listening to myself. See, if I say I'm going to stick to 3 games, fuck, what? If I feel like playing 6, am I just going to play 6? Towards the end of the week, I did a bunch of research on willpower, developing it, growing it, becoming stronger minded. If I keep giving in to everything I want to do, which my life is built very much around the things I want to do, then when it comes to doing something I don't want to do in the moment, it's very, very difficult, despite it being a long-term goal. So I have to train that like a muscle. The second thing I set forward for myself to start mastering was the ability to focus, to be concentrated, to be locked in when I play Valorant. Focused. If I'm aiming at the head, I'm focused on the head. Got to get that down, that focus. How do I do that though? I'm silencing the noise. I'm living a more quiet life to quiet my brain and just Zen mode. I've heavily cut back on YouTube videos and any sort of stimulation information-wise. I'm trying to limit that so that I don't overload my brain. I've heavily cut back on how much I'm just sitting in calls for no reason, listening to people talking and stuff like that. I've really tried to not let things bother me and not let myself think about things too much and just stay as present in the moment as possible. Even when I'm doing day-to-day tasks like cooking my food, I'm trying to do it as mindfully as possible and just really focus on it and practice my ability to focus on what I'm doing, not getting in my head and thinking about the next thing. This week is still a busy week, and the problem with these sort of weeks is that after working 9 hours, I'll come home and I don't really want to do anything. My willpower gets drained. This here is my day today. I came home and I spent probably, about an hour and 15 minutes, maybe a bit less, working on my new editing skills, researching that, and I've got some cool things to bring to the table. But then I got invited to play some Valorant. Not on my main, not like the goals are set up to be. And I said, yeah, I'll play one game. One game being 45 minutes. But then, after that game, I played another. After that game, I then dragged the calendar down again, played another. And then I played another. And then I played another. I think I played 5 games today. That's more than the limit I'd play on my main account, but the reason being is that I just couldn't say no to myself. All my willpower had been drained on this one shift. The only scary thing though, is tomorrow I finish work at 8:30 and I have to wind down. That's what I've set for myself. After 9 hours, I just need to make sure that absolutely no temptations arise. I don't know how to deal with this. After that, the week chills out heavily. I will quickly point out that despite being as consistent as I could with my sleep, it wasn't these exact times. I think I pushed some back to 8:30, some back to 9, but I'll track that better. I finished the week, I hit my last recording and ended it, and then I started editing and everything went out the window. I edited till literally 3 a.m. I went to bed at 3, woke up at 9, I continued editing. I wanted to get the video out. And it took me 3 hours to get to bed because my mind was not ready to go to bed at that time. Last week, I had 5 hours worth of talking to sift through in 1 week. I don't know, I need to relax on that. I need to relax on the speaking and the thinking. And that's probably why my brain was going a million miles an hour as well. 5 hours, Jesus Christ. If I think less, I speak less. If I speak less, I edit less. And if I edit less, I can put more time towards progressing. I can stay consistent with sleep and keep my mind sharp, ready to go. Everything will be better. I just need to become a bit more optimal. I'm not going to put less effort into the videos because I can still give it my all, but I need to be more optimal. Another thing that I've done to save some time is I've swapped to overnight oats instead of eggs in the morning. To cook my eggs, it's taking me 20 minutes of just warming up the pan, cracking the eggs, sitting there stirring it, serve it, clean the dishes afterwards. They're getting stuck. I gotta scrub it with steel wool or something. Like, not fun. Overnight oats, I got a mixing bowl. In that mixing bowl, I put 3 days worth of ingredients, including protein, oats, chia seeds, stuff like that. And then I'll stir it, put the mixing bowl glad wrapped into the fridge, and then every morning just simply take it out of the mixing bowl, put it onto a plate, eat it, wash the plate, done. So quick. I turned 3 days worth of cooking. If it was eggs, that's an hour of time, 20 minutes each day. I've turned that down to just 40 seconds. It takes me 40 seconds to put everything in the bowl and put it in the fridge. It's pretty easy. So I've saved a lot of time there. Last week, we spent 19 hours playing Valorant, roughly. 1 hour on focused meditation or mindfulness or walking, you know, no phone, no stimulation, just really, really focused mindful time. There was obviously, you know, eating food, cooking, stuff like that. Semi-mindful, I'm still doing something. 1 hour of like, nah, I'm sitting here staring at a wall, or 1 hour of sitting here meditating. And then only 45 minutes of learning or aim training or growing my skill set. That alone should be way higher. So that's something I got to work on 100%. I should be VOD reviewing. I should be aim training. I know that my game sense isn't there. I know my mechanics are there, but my game sense isn't there. So that's something that needs to be having some time. The gym situation as well could use some work. I did not go nearly enough last week. I went 2 times. The week before, I think I went 3 or 4 times. The first change needs to be go more and be more consistent. With my shifts going back down to normal, I shouldn't be nearly as fatigued. That's going to help us get the Zasko rating up. The bigger muscles. But yeah, besides that, we've started our week off with a 3 a.m. editing session. Valorant binge. I won't even lie. I need to put that in. Not Valorant social. It's not Valorant social. It's Valorant binge now. Yeah, no gym sessions. Not ideal, but it's all right. We will make it better. Anyways, I've planned the day for tomorrow. I've told myself what to do. Let's test that willpower. The intentions after this clip were to just jump straight off, wind down, relax, and get a really good night's sleep. But I don't do that. I end up going a bit insane. So yeah, it's pretty cool. So I hit the nail on the head when I said I was probably gonna struggle to get to sleep. It's 12:30 a.m. The consistent sleep isn't going too well so far, I won't lie. Oh. Bro, I'm fucking spiraling. I'm spiraling. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm spiraling so fucking hard. This is meant to be my comeback week. I don't know what's fucking happening. Ugh. There's no end. It's seriously all or nothing. And the second something drops, like, 8 p.m. drops, fuck, it goes to 1 a.m. Like, it's not like it goes to 8:30 or 8:45 or 9. It goes to fucking 1 a.m., 3 a.m. It's every fall. I let the falls go so hard, man. I'll try not to be too disappointed in myself and just keep it actioned. I've sent a message to my manager saying I cannot do night shifts. Clear and concise. If I want to get what I want in life, I have to be both clear and concise to myself, and I have to be clear and concise to everyone around me. So right now, I want routine, I want structure, I want consistency, I want a healthy mind and a healthy body, and I want healthy sleep to achieve that. So I need a work life that can cater to that. I'm going to gamble and I'm going to play a Valorant game. Look. I know it's stupid and it looks stupid. I think I'd been up for like over 20 hours at this point. So I was fully exhausted and I was overtired. We've all been to that point where you're overtired. This is that. All right. First game. Not first, only game. I better not play more than this. I swear to God. but not because I'm exhausted. Because we haven't ticked the gym box. We can't go to the gym now. It's a bit late for that. But we can do some push-ups. Let's do a chest day. Be right back. Tensions. I want to win. It's 3 a.m. in the morning and I've never felt worse in my life. I've actually never felt worse in my life. I just feel like a pure degenerate. That's all I've got. Did one exercise, 3 sets of 12. And I'm going back home now. It's probably been like 12 hours since I've eaten. Dude. Despite such a weird, wacky sleep schedule at the moment, it was just overall a really good day for some reason. Because I haven't properly played Val, I haven't really had the time to observe myself and how I play. So that's what I want to do today. I want to figure out where is my Valorant and my Valorant game sense actually at. I know I can hit cool clips, but why am I not ranking up? Anyways, let's play, let's record, and then let's VOD review. Banana. It's just basically like a quick hit of energy. Integrity.
Can we have a smoke? Rena, wake up, Rena!
Wake up, man! Wake up, man!
Hey, it's back! Chicken!
Raise?
TP, hookah, one more
What
hookah.
the fuck do you want? I'm trying to play the game! What do you mean, Raise? You play the fucking game too.
Yeah.
B, 2B. So many, 4, 5.
Nice spark pocket. They're coming out.
Oh my god, Chamber, you're a god. That was a perfect bait.
Yeah, but it's all good.
Nice.
Oh my god.
That was a good B hold, I reckon.
Bro, your TP, the flashlight is too good.
One enemy remaining.
GG.
Defenders.
GG, guys! Oh my god. Wonderful to see you, eh?
Eating the last of my overnight chia seeds, oats, and protein contraption. This is the best thing I've ever done. It took me 40 seconds to make this. and I've been eating it for 3 days. Valor plan up, just to explain what I was doing. It was pretty sick. I literally pushed B main every single round. And it got predictable. And that was kind of the whole point. Sova was shooting his dart onto site for the first like few rounds of defense. But I just kept killing people B main, or Phoenix would trade me B main. We just kept applying pressure B main. There wasn't a round where it was uncontested. So then the whole like defense half, they were wasting all their utility. They were flashing this. They were darting it. Fuck, there was just so much shit getting thrown out. Like, it would get darted, droned. Chamber was putting his TP down early instead of putting it out onto site. Like, there's just so much impact from pushing B main every single round. And even if I wasn't, like, obviously acing every round, I was just getting one or two. And even if I get one and die or none and die, the fact that I push it, they've wasted all their util. It's so much easier for my team to hold against no util. So that was basically the idea, and it worked well. I'm going to try and apply the same game plan from the last game to this one. Okay, pre-round planning. I'm going to W key the fuck out. I don't have Cypher. I'm going to run out every single round and just play within the bounds of my TP, try and frag out. The second I'm uncomfortable, TP. I'm not inting, obviously, but I'm just going to make space.
Both Heaven and Flank.
Enemy remaining.
I really wanted that. I really wanted that.
I'm sorry.
Dude, oh, that's so good. Fuck it.
Was that an ace?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. I didn't realize.
Nah, I don't really care. It's so good. Fuck it. History. Dude, we're close to a SENS. That's hype. Played the third game of the day, which is now our limit. And I really, more than anything, want to play another one so fucking badly. This is actually a war going on in my brain. And I'm like really self-aware now. I'm really, really self-aware now. So I'm watching it happen in real time. What I do is I'm going to take a break and I'm going to fully reset. I'm going to do absolutely every single job and chore that I need to get to have my house immaculate. And if I have time for another one, I'll play another one. But I'll like earn that extra game by doing all the right things. That's what I'll do. Maybe I won't even get time to do it, but we'll see. I'm gonna go get stuck into a whole bunch of other stuff. And I forgot, the first thing is we'll do a VOD review. I'm putting my TPs down here and here. And I'm staying consistent with this playstyle every single round. I'm not changing it up. I'm not losing confidence and stopping. If I die, I'm not freaking out a bit. I'm putting my TPs here, which allows me to play all the way here. And I'm just holding these spots, fighting site, fighting screens, post plant, fighting heaven. And then same thing here. I'm just fighting backside. I'm usually pushing this way, but it's been working really, really well. So that's my split game plan from now on. And I'm going to master that. But by me, figure something out. I clear close left here. And I swing. Aiming at what? What am I aiming at? If someone's here, someone's here. Someone's here. Someone's here. What am I aiming at? I'm aiming at the dick of the person below the zip line. Bad crosshair placement there. Bad crosshair placement. Same thing. What the fuck is this? What am I aiming at? Person here. Person here. Person here. If this is a full flick or not. Do I full flick or do I micro adjust? I full flick. Okay, I'm happy with that round. Kind of. What am I saying? Happy because I flicked. This is monkey aim brain. Jeez, I don't realize how bad my crosshair placement is until I watch these games. Like, what am I aiming at? I pre-aimed this. Something I don't think about, but I should actively check when Raze has her ult and try and bait her to poke me. Okay, hang on. I'm unaware here. I've used my TP, so pushing out here with no smokes is now cooked. And bomb is up here. There's no reason for me not to back up and go help the team. There's no reason for the clove to be roaming with the bomb, but I'm not paying attention to my team here. Get dash. This is what I mean by bad TP placement. Maybe I should actually path better and less aggressively. Like as in, I hold this back wall like this player is doing here. Peek sight, peek elbow, peek screens. And then I fast peek ramps, get into this corner while I'm safe, throw the TP, and then keep pushing. I'm going to try that next time. Troll. Why am I jump peeking? The idea is to safely throw my trip. So throw it and then back behind cover. I don't know if I'm aware while I'm playing, this isn't cover. And they swing and they kill me while I'm pulling out my gun. Okay, wait a sec. Nothing close. See, I should be out. I should be out. I'm invincible to Razor and I'm not pushing out. And therefore she kills the Reyna when she could have gone for me. Wish I could get fluid in isolating the fights. Like, because I need to be quick in this situation. It needs to be... Go, like... It needs to be peek this, peek this, peek this, peek this. At that sort of pace, peek, peek, peek. But not exposing myself to the other angles. One angle at a time. This is what I mean, dude. Pre-aim that, she's up there. Immediately flick to her head. I see raise. Kill one. Back away. And the thing is, I can pre-aim this without exposing myself to this. So then I can pre-aim this, cool, there's no one there, then pre-aim this. I could do them both. I could literally do both. Okay, I see one, I miss. I see two, I've got like, it needs to be immediate reaction. You know when you touch a hot pan and you're just like, ah! I see a second, fuck, TP. I miss a bullet and see a second TP. And we're playing backside. We're fighting this angle. And we've got trip to stop heaven push. Or alert us of heaven push. Dude, I wish chamber trip just insta-killed whoever it touched with no warning. Just need to stop looking at this or I'm going to start becoming an AWP main. One sewers. No one's ever going to be at... Obviously, I micro adjust. No, not even. They'd be like, wait, here, and then they swing across. I don't know. There's just no way that that's a good pre-aim. I'm getting dogged, so I should be running for my life. And then we end up losing the game. Okay, Chamber's a very aggressive sentinel. My position is chamber. I need to identify what a good round is and what a high impact round is. I believe it's to be pushing into normally tradable positions, but killing one, TPing out, and then playing retake into a 5 versus 4. So that has to be how I have impact. But I can't be stupid. I can't get one, get traded, and then be like, oh, I got one. No. So I'm going to TP, kill someone, TP, retake, TP, kill someone, TP. I don't know. Chambers seems pretty broken. If I master this, if I really master this, could be crazy. I need to stop Valorant brain, Valorant addiction brain. I'm going to go do responsible things. I feel good. I feel like I've actually earned another game. Maybe still cope. I don't know. But I'm happy to play another one. I've gotten a lot done. So let's give it a shot. I think we're playing split. It'll actually be perfect if we play split. They've got so I think.
Player standing. One enemy remaining.
VOD reviewing actually helped. Maybe I should VOD review more games. I'm gonna call it there. I could full fit in another one, but then I'd be pushing it so hard. Let's just enjoy that. That's the fruits of our labor. It is over. It's 11:30. I'm gonna turn off all technology now, and I'm just gonna wind down. I'm probably gonna play some relaxing music. When I say technology, I mean turn off screens. Sorry, I'm gonna play some relaxing music through technology, not the bongo drums, but we're gonna make a comeback, guys. Valorant wise, this is fucking a really good day. Valorant wise was a really good day. Other goals, it was mediocre, but it was better than it's been in a while. So I'm pretty happy.
So if I'm moving to the left, it's not, you know, changing like this. And if I'm moving to the right, the arm isn't moving like this, right? So
Jesus, my mousepad's dirty. I didn't even realize. I've got 2 hours before work, so I'm gonna get some aim training in, and I'm gonna see if I can focus on just pivoting from the elbow. When I go in, my elbow is raising. When I go like that, my elbow is leaning forwards. I don't know, it feels strange when I do that. But when I just move like this, there's nothing. This is actually really comfortable. As you can see, there's a bit of a tight gap between my desk and my chair. It's a little bit uncomfortable, so I spend my first part of the day just getting that sorted. I believe the solution that I came up with was pretty reasonable, so I'm really happy with how it came out, and sitting at my desk is a much more enjoyable experience now. Though this does leave me with a massive mess to clean up, and that's what I end up doing for the next 20-30 minutes or so. While I was at it, I decided to make a couple changes that I was really keen to make. First one being moving my desk from the garage door across to the middle of the room. That meant I could flip my whole setup the other way around. I could have wall space to my right instead of left. I could have my checklist on the wall and be able to show that in camera, as well as also show my aiming arm instead of my keyboard arm. I feel like the aiming and mouse arm is much more important than the keyboard arm. Can't even tell what key presses I'm doing, so it doesn't really matter. The other problem I was facing was how easy it was to slightly push my desk back as I'm playing. And especially when I'm sitting down and tucking myself in, the desk will slowly move a centimeter back at a time. And when it comes to opening and closing my garage door, the amount of times that I had it slam into my desk and almost break it, knock the fucking mic arm off the desk, the amount of dumb things that happened when I was opening and closing my garage door, just because I would slowly move my desk without realizing and then go to close the garage door, it was annoying, and it needed to change 100%. Since making this change, I've opened my door plenty of times, feeling stress-free, and mate, it's just the small things that add up. Anyways, now that I'm getting to the end of the massive clean/reset up, I think it's only reasonable to do a little bit of a tour, show you guys the bunker base, show you guys the setup. Maybe I can list the peripherals and stuff like that, make it a bit easier to see what I'm working with. Base design is just a standard 2x1, cost-effective, simple, compact, and easy to maintain upkeep. For extra protection, I've triple stacked the doors using 2 single doors as well as a garage door. This here is basically your cost-effective locker. It holds my shoes and all my valuable items that I'm going to take into the next day. For example, when I'm going to work, I will put all my work supplies on that table. This here is a really nice kitchen. Really does the job well. This here is where I keep my clothes, as well as tuck away all my cleaning supplies. The other thing you'll notice is a super simple wardrobe. At the start of every day, I grab whatever's on top and I wear it with whatever pants are suitable for the day. Maybe shorts, trackies, nicer pants, jeans, whatever works. Above my clothes is extra storage. Here you can see the newly rotated desk. I've also taken the PC off, as well as hired a professional tradesman to come in and modify my desk to better suit my legs. This is a 27-inch 165Hz monitor. Attached to the desk with a single monitor, we have a GPRO Superlight, a Endgame Gear Mousepad, the soft edition, and a random keyboard I bought off Facebook Marketplace. Here's my mic, the almighty C922 webcam, my speakers, my PC, which has a 4060 and a i5 2400F, I believe. And lastly, my footrest. I recently installed a pull-up bar in this doorway. I'm actually a very professional calisthenics athlete. This is the doorway that leads to my bathroom and laundry. It's again small, compact, but it's got everything I need and it does the job well. Pretty stylish as well, so bonus points there. This is where I shit. It's another good day. I feel good. Since I felt bad, I felt good. I'm not gonna lie. The last few days have been sick. First things first, I just want to identify a few things that are killing my momentum week to week. We're on week 3 and the momentum killer from week 1 to 2 was editing. As of right now, sleep's getting better and better. So I'm working towards that vision that I had about optimal sleep. But the thing is, I know that if I get to the end of the week and I have to pump out an entire video in one single day, I will probably end up fucking my sleep again. And for that reason, today, I'm going to take it easy. I made a lot of progression with Valorant yesterday, which I'm happy with. Another thing that I'll quickly mention is that I did go to the gym today and I did back and arms. Sorry, I didn't do back and arms. I went to the gym today and I did arms and forearms again, skipping back because I'm still doing a lot of back and I don't know if I'm ready to just keep pushing that hard yet. And yeah, I'm really happy with that. This overnight oat meta is insane. The raw cacao gives you the fattest dopamine like rush of all. You're just fucking so locked in and so energized, and it's this sense of euphoria after you eat it. It's so good. And it takes me 40 seconds to make. Insane.
Thrifty.
Oh my
Nice,
god,
guys.
you actually him. GG.
Attackers win.
Hey, of the game, I won a bit. I got carried. That's all good. I feel really cold, like internally cold. Like every muscle in my hand feels cold. Oh my god, I skipped the stretches. That probably has something to do with it. Also, I did set intentions. I forgot to say them, but the idea of this was to go into the games with my game plan that I created last time. On attack, I'm applying extra pressure to get onto site. And on defense, I'm creating extra space, but then backing off and playing retake. But yeah, right now I feel real clunky and cold. My hands are just not warmed up. Like actually like I'm warmed up in game, but my performance isn't good because my hands feel cold. Everything's just, I don't know, it's not right. So I'm gonna try and fix that with having a hot shower and then actually doing my stretches, not skipping my stretches like a bot. I'll be back after those and we'll start playing next game. Feeling way better. Let's play some Valorant. Sus this. This is me holding my mouse. Everything arm related and these things, these arms are fatigued. I think they're a bit shaky. It always feels like there's a trade-off. Maybe that'll get better. I hope it does. Anyways, next game, let's go. If you guys go B, then you can TP. I'll kill everyone.
That's Cypher is big.
Is there?
In the smoke.
Spike down B.
Get ready to TP, get ready to TP. TP.
I entered that moment.
I know exactly where you are.
Beautiful.
He's halved it.
Well played.
Good, you guys.
Attackers win.
Third game is another loss. Unlucky. I don't really care. My arm is so fatigued. That's good, but means we're getting huge. Last night, I got only like 6 hours of sleep. The night before, 6 hours. I'm building up sleep debt. I need to keep that in mind, but I'm working towards a proper routine at the same time. So we're going through a little rough patch so that we can see greater results in future. Tomorrow is my last night shift, and then I'm done with night shifts. They're fully off the schedule, meaning we're gonna lock in. We're gonna lock in that sleep. Perfect sleep routine. Every single night, 8 o'clock on the dot without failure. Without failure. It's perfect sleep routine. I've got an hour and a half before I want to wind down now. So I'm gonna go on aim train. can compare it to last time. I got another immortal one. I think I got another 2 or 3 ascendant scores. I need to do this on a day where my arm isn't so tired. I myself am also exhausted. I'm going to start winding down and heading to bed. Tick off a few more though. Because I've got a night shift tomorrow, the last night shift, I'm staying up an extra 2 hours to keep my sleep schedule ready for a night shift so I'm not falling asleep at work. This is the last of it. This is the last of it. Anyways, good night. Tomorrow will be better Valorant wise because my arm won't be as sore. Good morning. Today's Saturday. Let's do a quick little summary. Yesterday, Valorant wise, great. No dramas there. We actually got a fair bit of aim training in, which is really nice. Started my sleep routine at 9, went through till like 9:45, but then ended up having a phone call that lasted from like 9:45 to 10:45, and then I was just so wide awake after that. It took me a fair while to get to sleep. I got to sleep at like 12. I'm just gonna pause the recording. This is gonna be in the next week. I'm gonna action this the next week. I'm going to stop answering the phone after a certain time. This is the 3rd time this week that I've answered a phone call and it's dragged on and I've destroyed my sleep because of it. Yeah, I didn't pick up on this each day, but this is why it's great making these videos because it's like an IRL VOD review. And then I slept for 10 hours and 20 minutes. I just feel pretty groggy after that. Like I know I'm catching up on sleep, but it's never really a nice feeling after one of those days. It is what it is. The combination of sleeping in and having my work pulled forwards basically means nothing's going to happen in this time here, Valorant wise. And then I'm going to go to sleep at 2. I'm only going to sleep for 4 hours. And then I'm going to hard reset my sleep because I won't have much sleep. I'll be very ready to sleep at 7 to 8. And then I'll wake up at 4 a.m. then ready for my 6 a.m. shift, wide awake early, and then hopefully we stick to it consistently. This will be the breakthrough. And it's pretty important. Work went well. I made a mistake. I accepted a 2-hour early start thinking it meant a 2-hour early finish. So I was so excited. I was like, yes, I can get my sleep sorted earlier. Bad mistake, because it turns out I was just extending my shift by 2 hours. So that took away from my editing time, unfortunately. Look, it's okay. Anyways, I've got plenty of time right now. I still wanted to make work productive, and I work at like a supermarket. One thing I wanted to learn was pivoting my arm, palm aim, pivoting my arm, not moving my shoulder up and down. Whatever the fuck I do, I don't know. So this is what I want to learn in game. While I was working, I was scanning items, and the whole time, I think I did this for 6 hours. I was just pivoting my arm. Every item I'd move across, I would just pivot. And I was focusing on tension management, making sure that my hand muscles weren't too tight, and my shoulder muscles were relaxed the whole time. My posture was staying correct, foot planted in the right position on the footrest, but my focus was also like, I was like death staring every single item. And I was just trying to really stay present and focus on that item, concentrate on that item. Just once again, practicing that concentration. If we can only play 3 Valorant games a day, we need to be productive anyways. We need to like get the most out of every minute. You know what? Work is green. I'm going to make work green. I can't see work as a bad thing. I was going to say red equals bad. Red will still equal bad, but work isn't bad. Work is good. Valorant binge is bad. Brain rot is bad. Oh, okay, yep, they stay as is. But I'm working on my mindfulness, mind you. I'm sitting there just trying to focus, present in the moment, clear my mind. On my breaks, I just meditate, I relax, I don't binge anything. I'm working on my strength and exercise as well. So to be honest, pretty grateful for that. I've got a really good setup at the moment. Because I woke up at 10, we're going to set a 16-hour timer, meaning probably 2 a.m. is going to be the sleep time. I know it's late, but the plan is to then go to sleep for only 4 hours and wake up at 6. And hopefully, if I can reset myself, set the timer from 6 a.m., then, you know, I'll go to sleep at 9. And then hopefully I'll be able to maintain that. But right now, all I'm trying to do is just bring it down to this correct time. The plan is coming along. But I don't like it because it's 6 a.m. in the morning and I went to sleep at 2:30 or 3, so I've only been awake for sleep. I've been asleep. I've slept for 3.5 to 4 hours. We just gotta continue and march on for the greater good of mankind. It's 4 degrees right now. And the first thing I woke up to was a power outage. I don't deserve that. I don't deserve that. I'm doing difficult things here. I'm resetting my sleep. I don't deserve a 4 degrees power outage at 6 a.m. in the morning. Motherfuckers. Anyways, such is life. Easy done. I've actually got places to be now. So I've just spent 6 hours editing and I'm way ahead of where I was this time in the last couple weeks. So I feel like my idea of building momentum and maintaining momentum is going to come out and is going to work really well. I really want everything I do this week to carry on continuous to the next week. I don't have to start from scratch again because, you know, I get too hooked onto editing one night and I really want to get it out by Monday, that whole concept. So I'm really happy with where we're at right now and I'll keep you guys posted on how that all goes because I feel like whether I binge edit or binge Valorant, it's the same concept and I need to be transparent about that as well. So take care. Yeah, it's look, it's Monday morning and the video's meant to be out later today. I got work in about half an hour, so I'm gonna probably edit until 2 minutes before work, chuck on my uniform, brush my teeth, and run out the door and hope I'm there on time. That's what I usually do. Look, I think I found one of the problems, and it's that I genuinely love editing so much, and I edit until it's perfect. And when it's perfect, I just want to fucking watch it back, and that's where a lot of my time would go. So I think I got to build some habits and make something good, and then trust that it's good, and then do one final overview. But either way, yeah, I'm just gonna keep editing to the last minute, be as time effective as possible, and get myself to work. Not only that, but I went to sleep at 10 o'clock last night as planned, and I woke up at 4 a.m. as planned. So it's going really well so far. 3 hours, well, to be honest, 2 hours and 40 minutes until I have to get my video out. So I'm running out of time. But I present to you the official Zasko 2 Week 4 summary. The first thing to bring to your attention is that between today and last Monday, the last video we recorded, I worked 41 hours or just under. That is quite far beyond my regular 25-hour contract, and it was due to a few people taking annual leave, a few people got sick, a whole bunch happened at once, and I just randomly ramped up my hours, so I'm way over-rostered at the moment, and that will bring itself back down to 25 hours. Perfectly transitions me onto the next statistic. The reason why there isn't that much Valorant footage in this video is because I only properly played 3.5 hours of Valorant this week. The 3.5 hours doesn't take into consideration the brain rotting time. It's just not a valuable statistic because there was absolutely no intention behind anything I was doing. Basically, I wasn't trying, if that makes sense. I was either hopping on an alt account and just brainlessly playing with friends, or I was up at 2 a.m, 3 a.m, running it down on my main account. So I'm going to just call that brain rot time, and we totaled up like I think about 13 hours of brain rot time all up. Not good. Not good. 13 hours of wasted time in a week where I'm already working 40 hours. Sorry, I did actually miss a Valorant game. It's actually 4 hours and 15 minutes of Valorant gameplay. In terms of learning, we're actually up an extra hour. I did 1 hour and 45 minutes total of aim training and anything around those sort of, you know, practicing crosshair placement and that sort of stuff. Totaled at 1 hour and 45 minutes, which is definitely an increase from last week. As I mentioned earlier, total brain rot time of 13 hours. Very, very bad. Horrible. It sucks. It sucks to see that, but I'm going to take that forward for the next week. We're going to get that number down a lot. range of sleep times. We can call it sleep variability. We've got 9 p.m. to 4 a.m. and there was everything in between from 11 to 3:30 to sometimes 9:30, sometimes 10, something like that. The variation between sleep is insane. It was insanely volatile. It's something that needs to shrink. We need to bring that down. Ideal world is like 7:45 to 8:15. That's the range of the entire week. As for family, friends, and my partner and that sort of time, I did 8.5 hours of social time this week. So overall, it was actually a fairly balanced week. Unfortunately, the one area that suffered was the one area that I wanted to improve the most, but I wanted to make sure that I was doing it properly. I don't want to play Valorant for the sake of playing Valorant. And yes, I know it was only 3.5 hours, but that was because there were other things to do. May that be work and make money. May that be taking care of my sleep or resetting myself. Or maybe there were times where I could have technically played, but because I was so tired and sleep deprived, I didn't want to just waste the time on Valorant. I wanted to put it to better things. Sorry, I forgot about editing. I've spent, I think, almost 14 hours editing this week. That's probably as well why I didn't play much Valorant. My working contract going back down to 25 hours and hopefully not having 13 hours of brain rot again. I'll be gaining a lot of time that I can then reinvest into Valorant again so that I can actually start to see some progression and growth. If I want to make sure that I can progress at Valorant next week and hit Immortal or hit Ascendant 3, I can't throw away what I've set up here with my sleep. Tonight, I need to be off everything at 6, setting up my house until 7, and then stretching and meditating until 8, and then going straight to sleep. And then waking up at 4 a.m. and getting all my chores done, getting as much done before work as possible. That's what needs to happen. If I can get that done and then make sure that I don't fall into any Valorant binges or brain rot sessions or anything stupid, and I really respect my time as much as possible, there is more than enough time to put plenty of time into both family, friends, work, and Valorant. Anyways, guys, that's seriously it. That is seriously it, and it feels good to get this video done. It's only 4 p.m. Last week, I was up until like midnight getting this done, so I'm really happy it's all done now. See you later.